Hey guys, Neil here from Neon Black Reviews. And yeah, it's been a minute, hasn't it? Yes, I am very much aware that it has been quite some time since I've even uploaded a video, much less uploaded videos at a consistent rate. It has been since the first of the year since I've done that. So I thought today would be a good day to just sit down and tell you why. It's probably not the reason that you may be expecting. But yeah, I figured now that I've decided that I'm going to come back, that I should probably at least start by just letting you guys know exactly what has been going on. So I'll just go back to the beginning. I first started this channel back in July of 2018, I believe. So yeah, here in 2025, it has been over 7 years that I have been reviewing horror movies here on YouTube. And I've said it multiple times, over the years in reviews and other videos that I've done, that when I started this channel, I did it just because I like to talk about horror movies. I was not under any expectation or dreams or anything like that of becoming, the next YouTube sensation. I never thought that was even, within reach, much less, it actually happening. So, yeah, but I did start out, like I said, 7 years ago, and something really crazy happened. People actually started watching my videos. I've always been a small channel here on YouTube. I just recently was able to surpass 1,000 subscribers, so thank you guys for that. I really, really do appreciate it. And it was kind of interesting because it happened during a time when I wasn't even uploading videos. So, yeah, strange things happen here on YouTube sometimes. But like I said, over the years, my channel has steadily gotten bigger and bigger. But again, I'm still just a small fish in a very large pond here on YouTube. And I'm okay with that. That doesn't bother me at all. But what actually happened, if you guys remember, at this time last year, this is actually the 1 year anniversary of when things really changed here on the channel. If you remember last year, for the month of Halloween, or the month of October, I consider the whole month Halloween. Yeah, I was doing a 31-day movie challenge where every day I would watch and review the most popular horror film for each year of the last 31 years. So going 31 years back, every day I would review the most popular horror film for that year. And I almost made it all the way through the entire month. But unfortunately, I think I got to October 27th or 28th, and one of my cats unexpectedly died. I was definitely not prepared for that. And just to be perfectly honest with you, I just did not feel like watching, another couple of horror movies to finish out the month. So I didn't. I just cut the challenge short. But it was, I guess, as far as challenges go here on the channel that I have attempted, I made more progress with that one than I have any other. So in a retrospect, it was a success, I think. But one of the things that I had been noticing for, that entire month, the whole month of October last year, is that the number of views on my videos dropped dramatically. Like I said, I've never been a big channel. I don't get tens of thousands of views on every video that I upload. But, at that point, going into October, every time I uploaded a video, it would get anywhere from 50 to 100 views within the first couple of days. And then over the next several weeks, usually 5 to 6 weeks, they would level out on average at around 200 to 250 views for each video, which I always thought was really good. I mean, it's one of those things that, when I think about it, I'm like, wow, 200 people actually sat down and watched at least some of this video, which to me was always kind of a crazy thought, because again, I never thought anybody would watch my videos at all, but yet here we are. But in October, they dropped down to where a lot of those videos got less than 10 views, even at the end of the month. after, the early ones had been up for, 3.5 weeks. The number of views was still, about a dozen or so. So that was definitely something that I noticed. And it was something that I was curious about. So, like I said, my cat died. I took a few days off. But I decided to take a few more days off and try to figure out, what was going on my channel, because it really was like, YouTube had flipped a switch and just turned things off as far as my channel was concerned. So I did a little research using the Google and things like that. Read a few Reddit posts where other people, other content creators had experienced something very similar. But in pretty much all of those cases, it was because the channel had kind of switched gears and started doing something completely different than what they were originally doing. Like, I remember one of the people was saying that they had a gaming channel where they posted, demo runs of them playing, Call of Duty or something like that. So their audience was people that like to watch people play video games and talk about video games. They would do like voiceover, analysis and play-by-play as they were playing the game, things like that. And then they decided they didn't want to do that anymore, and they started putting out cooking videos. So yeah, they went from, game playthroughs to how to make spaghetti and lasagna and things like that. And of course, the responses that they got were like, well, what did you expect? It's like, your audience is people that like gaming content, and now you've completely just turned that around and are doing something completely different. And YouTube doesn't know that you've done this. I mean, its algorithm has figured out that the people that like to watch your videos are people that like to watch a lot of gaming content. So that's who it's recommending your videos to. And those people aren't interested in how to make, Swedish meatballs. So that's why your viewership has dropped so much. But obviously that didn't apply to my channel. I have always talked about horror movies. I mean, yeah, here and there I do cover a film that is, technically not horror, but I don't think that's enough to, just to really screw up the algorithm. I don't think most people care, if I talk about a film like, Jaws or something, or Aliens, which is technically not a horror film, but I mean, most people would still agree. It can be pretty shocking and disturbing to some people if you don't watch a lot of films of that type. But yeah, so as far as, anything that I had been doing, on the channel, I could not find any reason for why, the view counts would just drop as sharply as they did. So I came back in, December of last year. I put out, I think, 5 or 6 videos on consecutive days. Just to see if, things were any different. I had been gone for, almost a month at that time. Just to see if, maybe it was just a fluke, something that would iron itself out. But those videos did just as poorly as, the worst videos that I had put out in October. So, yeah, those 5 or 6 videos, I don't even think made it to 30 or 40 views total. So, yeah, it was, something that I didn't understand, and I just decided that I would stop making videos until I had figured it out. So over the next several weeks, again, sitting down when I had the time to really look into it, I got some insight from something that I read somewhere. So I got into the analytics of my channel. Now, those of you that aren't content creators may not know exactly what I'm talking about. But when you have your own YouTube channel, YouTube provides you a bunch of statistics about all kinds of stuff with your channel, like, not just how many subscribers you have, not how much, watch time you have per video, but it can break it down if you've got enough data, if you have enough views. It can tell you, the age demographics for the people that watch your video, whether they're male, female, if they're between the ages of 30 and 40. Things like that. But so I really started looking into that because I never really done it before because, I mean, that stuff really doesn't interest me. And again, I wasn't doing it to try to become, the biggest YouTube horror reviewer on the platform. I was just doing it because I like to, to watch horror movies and I like to talk about them. And the fact that, people were generally, watching my videos. I mean, I was fine. It was steadily getting, higher and higher as the time passed. But I found one analytic or one statistic that I had seen multiple times, but I didn't actually know what it was. YouTube calls it reach. But in a nutshell, what that statistic is the number of people they actually recommend your video to. So, you put out a video, the algorithm determines that, it needs to show it to certain types of people, and it bases that on, what it has gained by looking at your channel and the types of people that watch your content. But the number of people that it actually recommends your video to, I really don't know how that is determined. But they do tell you if you know where to look. And now that I know where to look, I started looking at all these videos that had been doing so poorly compared, to previous results. And what I found was that on average, YouTube was recommending a video to less than 200 people, which is nobody. I mean, so basically what that means is unless somebody actually does a search on YouTube for a specific movie title, they won't even know that, my videos exist. I mean, YouTube showing or recommending, and by recommending, when you log into YouTube, your main page that you come in on will have, I don't know, 2 or 3 dozen videos that YouTube is recommending to you. So it's how many times my video was one of those videos. Or if you click on a video and you start watching it, you have all the videos on the side that YouTube is recommending. My video would show up there as well. So it only did that to like 200 people for like every video that I put out in October of last year. Which again is nothing. And going back and looking at my average, video, back when the channel had started to really, pick up as far as I was concerned, YouTube was recommending it to like anywhere from 2 to 5,000 people. So, yeah, the number of recommendations is what effectively killed the viewership here on this channel. YouTube wasn't recommending it to anybody. As far as you guys that are subscribed and you have your notifications turned on, I didn't see any real change in that because I can look at that too. YouTube will tell me how many notifications it sent out to subscribers that had notifications turned on. But the fact of the matter is, like most people, I would guess, you guys, only 20% of you actually have notifications turned on. So although I have 1,000 subscribers, that means only 200 notifications are going out on average. And from what I've determined, YouTube doesn't always notify everybody because, I mean, think about it. I mean, I'm subscribed to probably 100 channels here on YouTube, and I have notifications turned on for a lot of them. But I don't get notifications from every one of those channels, even though I've got it turned on. So even though you've got notifications turned on, you still may or may not get a notification from my channel when I upload a new video. So yeah, so it's just not really the algorithm, I don't think. It's the just YouTube just doesn't want to recommend my videos to people anymore. So what am I going to do about it, I guess, is the main thing. The thing that I did, like when I came back at the beginning of the year, I did try one more time just to see if it had corrected itself, and it hadn't. So I said, well, I'm just going to take 6 months off and just see what happens with, no activity on my channel at all. Would YouTube, kind of correct itself if I put out a few videos at the beginning of June, which is what I did. Same results. So I went back into hiding once again. And here it is, September the 30th. And I'm just now coming back. But one of the things I did in the interim was I deleted all the videos off my channel. So yeah, I have no backlog anymore. Because what I finally decided to do is I am just going to reboot this channel. I am going to start over. And that way, whatever information YouTube is getting from the videos that I upload, it'll be brand new and fresh, and hopefully that will, kickstart it again. And if it doesn't, I don't care. I'm done with it at this point. I have really missed doing videos. I have watched a lot of movies, and it's like, man, I'd really like to talk about them. But yeah, I just didn't see any point in uploading a video every couple of weeks or whatever when I was trying to, give YouTube some time to, to sort its stuff out, whatever it is that it's doing. But like I said, I am coming back. We're going to start October the 1st, which is tomorrow, which means I have to watch a movie tonight and actually do a review. But yeah, I'm going to start doing what I've always done. And if people watch it, they watch it. And if they don't, they don't. I don't really care. I'm just doing this again just because I like it. And you guys that are, that have been with me, all of this time, I want to say thank you for not unsubscribing for, during the 9 months that I have effectively been gone. But yeah, thanks for hanging in there, and I'll start putting out some content for you here soon. So along those lines, like I said, I am rebooting the channel. So if I cover a film that you remember me talking about before, well, that's why. I'm just rewatching it and talking about it again. But if you really do, want to help this channel as far as, kickstarting YouTube to make it start recommending stuff again, the things that you can do, obviously, if you're just coming here for the first time, subscribe to the channel. Do turn on those notifications and watch my videos. That's probably the biggest thing that you can do that helps. Is the longer you watch a video, the more it counts. So if you could watch the entire video, that would really help a lot. Also, give it a thumbs up. You can actually give it a thumbs down too. A dislike helps the video just as much as a like does, believe it or not. So yeah, all those videos that you thumbed down, yeah, you didn't hurt that content creator at all. You actually helped them. So you can do either one as far as I'm concerned. But I do prefer the thumbs up. I mean, that's just, makes you feel better, right? And leave a comment. Comments also really help videos. The more people that comment on them, that gets YouTube's attention as well. So subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like, and leave a comment. Those are the things that you can do if you'd like to help me out here on the channel. And of course, I appreciate that support, and I really appreciate you doing those things for me. So yeah, I'm back. I'm looking forward to getting my first review up here, hopefully in a few hours. So until then, we'll see you. I appreciate you tuning in.